Alright, so for years I had been wanting to play through the Crash Bandicoot series. I just had never owned a console that it was on, and other games came out, and your attention, and you just got a bunch of stuff going on. But recently I went through Crash 1, 2, and 3, and I just gotta say, it was a phenomenal time. It is such a fun and challenging platforming 3D experience that even though it's challenging and can get frustrating, the wackiness of it all makes you kind of laugh at yourself also for getting so upset, like, oh, like I can't pass this, or I'd be dying to this same enemy because I'm trying to get like this box or try to get something because the collectibles make you want to get them. But if I'm being honest, the number one best thing that Crash Bandicoot does is embrace being a fool. The wackiness and nonsensical nature of it help you to embrace just being foolish, like losing and trying again. And I don't know, it's a weird balance because there's a difficulty curve to some of the levels and all that, but because of the wackiness, it is frustrating, but then you're like, oh, it's all good. I mean, like, this is just some goofy stuff, and you could run it back. Like, for example, a game like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, like, you have to run things back because part of the game is that it's just gonna beat the crap out of you, dude. But in a game like Elden Ring, it's a lot more of a realistic, well, it's a fantasy setting and more grounded in that kind of environment. No wackiness. It takes itself seriously for the most part. So I feel the rage that one would feel playing Elden Ring and those kinds of games is much different than the frustrations that you get in Crash Bandicoot. I mean, that's not to say that some folks will get super duper salty. There's probably, I don't know, salty or rage compilations of people playing Crash. I don't know. But for myself personally, having played Elden Ring, having played Crash Bandicoot, it is very much a different kind of vibe because, you don't want to see Crash, die in these situations, but like the wackiness of how you lose, like when he falls, he loses his shoes, or he becomes an angel when he blows up, or in certain situations, and all kinds of different animations and scenarios. So you can't help but laugh at that and laugh at yourself because of the overall vibe of the game. And continuing to talk about the vibe of the game, I do want to hone in on the main character, which is Crash. He's such a wacky dude, a lot of personality, and pretty insane because he eats the gems and crystals or puts them all over his body or in his head somehow, and it's just funny to see him celebrate. Plus, this dude is like a jack of all trades, or at the very least is not afraid to try new things, because especially in part 3, he rides a motorcycle, he rides an airplane, and maybe some other stuff that I might have forgotten, but he's just doing a lot. So in addition to the goofy nature of the game, the foolishness of it all, and slapstick comedy, there's also a bunch of other things that the game does well to appeal to our own buffoonery, our primitive sense of, I don't know, dopamine seeking tendencies. And by that I mean the collectibles in the game. Like, it could be as basic as the boxes spread out throughout the levels, or it could be these wonderful made up fruits, Woompas if I'm not mistaken, as well as these gems and crystals. There's all kinds of shiny and awesome things to get, and it's very enjoyable. Like, for example, right now we are on what is called a death route if you look at your screen, and this is a route that is open to you if you survive throughout the level, you don't die and reach a certain point. And in this case, we're going through it in order to get ourselves a beautiful purple gem. And purple, bro, it's like the color of all time, so I gotta have that. Fuck off, Scorpion King. Yes. Yes, the purple. I needed the purple for a pre- Shit, stupendous. So to go with all of that, I want to continue pushing this narrative of how wacky and awesome it is. Because it is not only our wonderful protagonist and ourselves that play the role of a fool and cartoon-ass vibes, but it's also in the enemies and the bosses. So let's take a look at that before I get to one of the biggest, most awesome things that I enjoy about this game, which is the music. But first, let's talk about the characters that are not us. So we got all kinds of goofy enemies in Crash Bandicoot. We have your standard henchman, who fulfills many different crazy roles. For example, in the fantasy-based levels, there's enemies that swing around ridiculously big swords. Like, they have to two-hand that shit and do a crazy spin, and that is just hilarious to me. They also drive motorcycles, airplanes, just like Crash. You know, he's gotta go toe-to-toe with these hooligans. This is kind of funny. Damn, dude, you were waiting, man. I can't say that this dude was not planning on it the whole time. Give me that crystal. So continuing onward, the henchmen fulfill an abundance of roles, and it's pretty cool and hilarious to see them change as the theme of the levels change. And to go along with the human enemies, we have silly animals that are trying to get the sauce. No, you bitch! I didn't even push jump that time. No, the greed. In addition to that, we also have these mechanical obstacles and robots that are just trying to, I don't know, just trying to make us have a bad time. Ah, it's fun, bro. Fuck, I totally forgot. That's such a habit. So as you can see, all these factors come together to make an awesome platforming, goofy, wacky experience. This game has a lot of personality to it, and finally we'll talk about the bosses, because they also, you know, they're a big part of this. Like, for our first example, we have this crazy tiger that is ironically named Tiny. This fool is anything but that. I mean, the tiger missed leg day, but this fool is swole and will jump at you with the vengeance. Then we have the hilarious Dingodile that is a combination of a dingo and a crocodile. And this fool has an Australian accent and wields a flamethrower, which is crazy as hell. But we love this boss fight. It's a lot of fun and has some awesome music to it. Dude, I thought I didn't slide in time. I'm just getting fucking cooked, like literally. Again, I went. Okay. Less to protect myself with.
No worries. You'll soon be up against much worse.
And I will talk about just one more boss just to show you guys the wackiness. I mean, I don't think anyone that's already watching this is worried about spoilers, but I'm going to show the final boss of Crash 3. Of course, it being Neo Cortex, Dr. Neo Cortex out here. He's supposed to be Mr. Genius, but he's also like very dumb and goofy and always messing up. So I don't know, it's always funny to see Crash Bandicoot and this dude clash, as well as in this game you see the two mask homies go at it. Aku Aku for the good one and Uka Uka for the villain, which is like the evil twin brother or something of Aku Aku. It's just a funny dynamic, and when they're clashing, because there's two fights going on. There's the two masks in a Looney Tunes ass way, just swirling around like maniacs, and then you're over here trying to take on Dr. Neo Cortex. I love this final boss fight. It's so funny and just captures everything that I love about this series. Oh my god, get off me! Dude, I got... Oh my god. Oh, this fucker sniped me. Like, it's like insane, dude. These guys are going at it, get away from me! So finally, here at the end of the video, I'm going to directly focus on the OST, the soundtrack of the game, because just off rip, just opening up the game, like the Insane Trilogy, you just get hit with that good Crash Bandicoot vibe. You know what you're getting into, you know?
It's Crash Bandicoot!
You see, homies, that right there is a premium OST, a beautiful intro to what Crash Bandicoot is. I mean, this guy was so crazy. He jumps into the machine, no second thought, no thoughts at all. Just like, hey, check this out, guys. That's just awesome. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump around different levels so you can listen to the music, watch me play a little bit, and yeah, I'll just end off the video after that. Ah, yes, don't slide, bro. I hit circle and you're just like, hey, it's time to die. It's time to die, baby. Let's get it. Alright, alright. So does this force me into that spin? It does, it does. I was ignorant. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. There must have been a secret route, or I'm just blind as fuck. Yo, what are these fruits called again? The made-up ass fruits? Woompa. I missed one, bro? I fucking hate every level where oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Where? Maybe. Oh, buddy. No, bitch. Oh, bonk. I fucking hate that I missed one singular ass thing. Wait. Okay, wait, what was up there? Oh my god. Fantastic. Man, the drums, the dude that does the drums for the games gotta love his job. Not that I need to jump like that on all of them. Okay, let me see. I don't want to blow up. Thank you, thank you.